Hello everybody, it's Rudy Reel from Lucky Duck Entertainment. I'm here today to show you my Sonic balloons. I made this design at a restaurant a couple of weeks ago, and I got a lot of really positive responses online about it, so I figured I'd share it with you guys. Definitely inspired by Juan Gonzalez and Gina Williams, and I'm sure a couple of other influences got in there as well. It takes 7 or 8 balloons, or 6, somewhere between 6 and 8 balloons, depending on how extra detailed you want to get. I figured I'd start off by showing you, I think, the easiest way to kind of do it. So you're going to need a bunch of these, and we'll give you the walkthrough or the rundown, because it's Sonic. With your red 260, you're going to start with a pinch twist, and then 2 4-finger bubbles, give or take, or loops, I'm sorry. And these are going to be the feet. Position it like that. Alright, then we're going to use a 160 white and do 2 3-finger bubbles. These are going to be the high top part of the boots, of the running shoes, and you're going to connect them by running it down into that pinch twist, like so. If it helps, you can pop it off before you loop it around. Whatever works best for you. And you're going to get this nifty kind of thing here. These are going to get pushed down to the sides a little bit more once you put the legs in. So we'll come back to this in just a second. Actually, no. Before we do that, we'll attach one of the blue 260s down through here. So now we have this weird, nifty little bow thing. And now we'll get back to this. With your other blue 260, we're going to do 2 pinch twists, and then a little 3-finger loop. Here we go. Just like this. That's going to end up being the little tuft of hair in the front, and also where we connect the back spikes. You're going to go down about 1 hand length, 4 fingers, 5 fingers, and put a pinch twist here, like so. And then, again, 4 or 5 fingers for a bubble, and then back up and connect. And we get this weird little thing here. We'll get back to this. Actually, no, we're going to use this right now. Use a white 260 and connect it to the neck bubble here. This is going to be the neck. Real quick, run up to the tuft of hair, connect, and run back down to the neck. And there are your eyes. You can break these off. Save this, though. We're going to use this to do the hands, which I am a big fan of the 3 pinch twist hands. I know a lot of people do the 1 pinch twist and loop to make it look like a mitten. Sometimes I use that. I'm more for like if I'm doing a bear or something like that, but if I'm doing anything that has like fingers, I normally do the little 3-finger hand like so. You're going to break this off, save it, and make another one. And we'll get back to those in a second. I've been working on the way to kind of streamline this the best I can to make it as fast as possible. One of the things that I am doing different from the original design I did is happening now. Using the blush, when I first did this, I attached it at the neck, and it went down and back up, so we had a 4-bubble body. But one of them deflated, and I was left with just one one bubble in the front, and I really like that look better. So with this, you're going to tuck in the knot back here and make sure the knot of the 260 comes through. That'll lock it in place a little better. If not, it might slide and give you a gap. I thought about doing a pinch twist down here, but because this is where the legs are, the legs and the body connect, I didn't want any bubbles or bulges down there. Now we're going to take our legs and connect, or not connect, we're going to put them in front, so when we run the blush up, it holds that in place, and that'll give us the belly. Connect that through the neck into that pinch twist, and leave it sticking out of the back like this. Now from here, we're going to loop this over. You can make the legs longer if you want, but I think for this design, shorter legs look best. So I kind of bring it real close, twist off, and connect that back down into the legs. And to make them really secure, I run them through that back pinch twist on the red. Alright, now here is where we get creative with the reusing of the balloons. I'm going to use the leftover blue coming out of the neck. I'm going to break that off, and we're going to go for the arms out of here. Now this is where you're going to have to find what works best for you knack-wise on how much space you leave in the beginning. You're going to go about 4 fingers here for your first bubble. That's going to be your arm that connects into the neck. And then we will get another 4-inch bubble out of this arm, which I will show after I connect the hands to this side. Just run the scrap end through the fingers, the mitts, and we are back to here. Now from here, I'm going to make sure this is in frame. We're going to go down again the 4 fingers, connect that to here, and we will break this off. This gives us our arms. Now, also, we are done completely with this red. We can get rid of that and maybe use the strap to tie off those shoes again. Now, the length of this we are going to use for the back spikes. I'm going to tie this off and connect it at the neck up here. You're going to go up about 4 fingers. And then, you can do 5 fingers. Because we want it to kind of come back down. And then a 3 or 4 finger bubble to connect that into the front tuft of hair like that. You guys see that? Perfect. I'm going to match everything with the remaining here. So I'll match that size this way, and I'll try to get my hand out of the way so you can see. And then run it back down. A lot of times I find I get lucky, and that second bubble goes perfect there. And that's where I put that. I position the blush coming out of the back of these two. I'll go about 1 inch. Oh, hold on. Before I do that, I'll position the arms down like this. Now from here, I'm going to go out about 2 fingers, about 1 inch, and do 2 pinch twists. I've seen a lot of people that do 1. Very rarely will I do just 1. I almost always do 2, just in case one springs a leak. And then I'm going to run the front, or the blush around the front for the face. Pop that off. We're done with that. Now, you can, if you want, just draw on the eyes and nose and mouth. If you're going for speed, that's definitely something you could do. I am definitely a fan of the 2 pinch twist eyes. So I'll use my black 260 and do 2 pinch twists. And I will come down a decent amount. I'm going to use a lot of this tail to connect it through the front, but I'm saving the other end of the black, and I'm going to switch it up to the end. Do a 2-finger bubble, tie it off, and that is going to go in front right here for the nose. Now, based on your preference, and of course I don't have my ring. I had it in the first take. I had to reshoot this here. I think that looks awesome for the nose. One thing I've been noticing is I'm not liking how these sit as much this way. Somebody, and I apologize, I can't remember who, I will find out for the next video, suggested doing this and then putting a puff of air back here, and that would sit behind the bubbles. Whoever that was a fantastic idea, and I have not started using it yet, but I might in the future. If not, you can just push it in and attach it up to the top here, and you'll get that little face like so, those eyes and nose. Then I just do the simple mouth like that, and there you have your Sonic. I will try to get this back a little so you can see. And that's cute with, get some nice little spikes in the back. You can tuck that in because that looks really terrible. And that's a Sonic. I hope you guys like it. If you do, comment below. If you don't and you say mean things, I'll probably cry, so don't do that. Enjoy.